Well, hello, good morning. Welcome everybody to our next Facebook Friday, Facebook Live. I have got my cheery pink sweatshirt on because it's not very cheery outside right now. So this, I don't know, a lot of you are from Michigan, so you've heard of Mackinac Island. But if you're not from the area, this is one of the most fabulous places to visit if you ever get to come to Michigan. It is basically just this beautiful island. You have to take a ferry to get over to Mackinac. And let me tell you, it's spelled with a C on the end. I'm trying to see, yeah. C on that end, but it's not Mackinac. It's Mackinac because it's American Indian, Native American, I guess. I'm like, what's the kosher way to say that? Anyway, so the C is pronounced like a W, okay? So if ever you see it, it's Mackinac Island, not Mackinac Island. So, hi Marianne, how are you? I'm just talking about Mackinac Island. Have you ever been before? Hi Wendy. Yeah, so I've got my pretty pink sweatshirt on that reminds me of summer fun up north. It's just a fabulous island, basically, and there are no like motorized vehicles allowed on Mackinac Island. So that's the kind of, you know, it's a throwback to olden times. Let's see, what is Mary? Never. Oh, Marianne, you have to go. It's wonderful. Nikki, hi, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, so if you ever get a chance, if you're in Michigan, you have to get up in the summer. I don't even know. I mean, gosh, to take a ferry in the winter, I'm sure they do it because they have to get back and forth at some point, but that doesn't sound like any fun at all to me. Let's see, what's Marianne talking? Yep, heard others talk of it. Yeah, it's, oh my gosh, it's just this really, it's a beautiful, very hilly island. You can rent bikes, and then there's shopping and, you know, restaurants, and then the lake is right there. Lake Michigan is kind of on all sides of it. So it's just, oh my gosh, it's just like great summer fun. You have to go check it out sometime. So let's see. I don't know. Hi, Nikki. Did I say hello? I'm getting like off on my tangents already. So I was saying I'm wearing my like bright, springy, summery sweatshirt. Actually, the sun is peeking out a little bit. It's been wanting to kind of rain. I don't know if it really has, but anyway, my window's like right beyond my camera here, so I'm always like looking outside to see. But yeah, so like what's new, guys? Everybody's having a good week, I hope. Oh yeah, she says Wendy says people live there year round, and they have school there too. So yeah, they do have to get back and forth off that island somehow, but it's, to me, it's, it doesn't sound like any fun in the winter because it's further north and super cold and snowy, and I don't need any more of that than we get around here anyway. So, but go in the summer. It's wonderful, wonderful time. Okay, so what do I want to tell you guys about? Oh, so I took my son Cade to another basketball practice last night. And so they scrimmaged with another kind of AAU travel basketball team that was kind of like amazing. So my son Cade's team, you know, they are out there and they start playing against this other team, and they are just, they're super aggressive, they're really strong, they're not necessarily all super tall, they're all just super physically fit, and just, they were like monsters out on the court, and they were, even the little guys, jumping all over the place, like every loose ball, these kids were like out of nowhere, like right there to get the ball. So it was a huge test for my son Cade's team. They, you know, I think they were kind of like, you know, shocked, heels back, you know, or back on their heels at first, and then they kind of got into the groove. They figured out how to kind of work against them, but it was really interesting. And Cade, he wants to play like that, so it was good. You know, you're never gonna, I don't know, I just don't think your game's ever gonna get better until you start playing with and against people that have that level of a game too. So it was really good for him. He left, you know, bummed that they they didn't play very well against this team, but hungry to want to do more. So it was fun. He had a tournament last weekend. They only played 3 games. It was just a one-day tournament. So they won one of their games, and then they lost the other 2. One they said they could have won, so who knows. And then the other one, I think it was just a really good team. So they're facing all levels of competition, and it's good for them. So I was not able to go last weekend at all because we had our one-day crafting retreat here in Alma. I'm going to show you guys those projects right now, actually. Well, not the projects, because I didn't even think about that now that I'm saying that. I brought what did I bring? Like I call them like, well, the goodie bag, and then I make little table treats. I don't call them pillow gifts because we're not there overnight. And another friend of mine said, you should call them table treats. So that's what I call them now. So let me show you, because I love for you guys to see kind of what goes on, you know, and what you get for, because it's a $64 fee for the day. We're there from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. And basically people bring projects to work on all day long. And then I give you a goodie bag with a bunch of fun new product in it. We make and takes that feature items in your goodie bag so you can see how to use them. And oh, I wish I would have brought those over. I don't even know where they are. Well, they're in a pile right now, honestly, because I had a few extra make and takes that I need to put together. But it was really fun because it inspires people to open up what they got in their goodie bag and then start playing with it too when they use a little bit of it, a little bit of it on the projects, like on the make and takes. So let me show you the goodie bag. I'm just going to kind of, this is like an assortment. You guys all know like some of my favorite designer series paper. This is the Picture Perfect Party designer series paper, the 6x6 paper pack. So they got that. They also got a bolt of the matching, the Berry Burst Silver Metallic Edge ribbon that goes wonderfully. And actually it's tied. If you guys haven't seen it live, it's prettier, always prettier on something than in the bolt. And then they also got a package of my other favorite, the Tutti Frutti adhesive back sequins. And then a pack of dimensionals too, because everybody can always use more of the dimensionals, get that in the right light. So that was their goodie bag. And then the first table treat I put like kind of with their pile of goodie bag stuff right on their table when they got there in the morning. And I made this cute little envelope package kind of a thing. This is actually using the mini treat bag Thinlit die that is retiring. I've loved this die because it's like, just makes the perfect little pouch. Can you guys kind of see? So that's kind of the inside. And for sizing, if you can imagine this, okay, so I slipped these in here, but I did have to snip off like a teeny tiny sliver on either side of this so it would actually fit in there, but that's like the width. Like if you have a pack of these Tutti Frutti adhesive back sequins, it's not quite the bag, it doesn't, you know, it's not quite as wide as these, but almost. So yeah, like I said, I just had to trim off a little bit and then those would slip right in there. So they got those. And then the cute tags. So let's see, actually that shimmery heart, that's part of the Myths and Magic glimmer paper that is also retiring. They were lucky, weren't they? Yeah, I love to make all these cute treats and it's like a great excuse to put all these fun things together. So yeah, so that heart and then this banner are also in the framelits that come with that mini treat bag Thinlit die. So they give you some other, I think, honestly, I can't even remember. Look in the book or look online. So if you search for mini treat bag Thinlits, you're going to get those two shapes and then the bag. And I don't know, probably 4 or 5 other cute embellishments that you can use, you know, to put on your bag. So that was one of the table treats, right? So that's what they kind of got in the morning. And then I decorated, so this, can you guys see? This is one of our, oh, the glare is not good, right? The silver mini gable boxes. So I showed them the really pretty lemon lime twist mini striped ribbon. I tied that on there. And then the cute tag features is that the Picture Perfect Party birthday stamps that both of the tags did. Some of the circle framelits and then the Tutti Frutti sequins on there. And then more of that glimmer paper. This is kind of that lemon lime twist, that kind of almost neon-y green that's in the Myths and Magic glimmer paper. And then I used the Ready Shreddy that comes, I think that's part of the Sweet Soiree suite. So it was kind of made a little pillow inside here. And then of course I had to put chocolates inside because I'm a chocolate-aholic. And it's too bad because I bought too much chocolate, and so I put some in everybody's boxes. And then guess what I've been doing all week long is like I see that little bag, not little, it was a pretty good sized bag, but I see that bag of chocolate and have to eat a little bit like every single night. So I need to get rid of that stuff or stop making treats with chocolate in them, I guess. So anyway, and then this is some of the paper. This is more of that Picture Perfect Party Designer Series paper. So those are kind of examples of things that I give to everybody that comes to our one-day crafting retreat. So if you're interested, I actually have the date for the next one. So I do it twice a year, like one in the spring and then one in the fall. That's cute, Wendy. You should come, Wendy, next time if you're available. I don't think it's a birthday. I remember I was picking like either your birthday or your husband's birthday. So the next one is on Saturday, September 29th. So it'll be this fall, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. right here in Alma. If you're not local, then come on in and hang out with us for the day. It's wonderful. I love it. We have this huge, big, open, that's like at our parish hall. Nikki, I wish I lived closer. Me too. Me too. So with this huge parish hall, it's basically like the gym at our Catholic school just down the road from me, which is super handy. So it's just, I don't know, the ceilings are super high, lots of windows and light. So it's just a fabulous, like big, wide open place for us. So I can fit lots and lots of people in there too. And I've not ever like maxed out, and I want to. I really want to max out that place. So come hang out with us on September 29th, okay? I will, I'll post details. I should probably get that on my website, shouldn't I? So I'll be doing that. But yeah, well, I'll be mentioning it as, you know, it's what, however many months away. I don't even want to think about September right now. So don't rush the summer. All right. I'm always checking. Let's see. Okay. I know this is what we're going to do now. Okay. So I told you guys, my box of course came. It didn't even come while we did Facebook Live last week. So later on in the afternoon, bummer that I couldn't show you guys, but I can now. So these are the new Pearlized Doilies, like brand new item out of our new annual catalog. Can you guys see? So these are in the package. Excuse me, you get 24 of these doilies, and I actually pulled one out, so maybe you can see this a little bit better. So it's like, they say they're pearlized because they're kind of like, they're almost like a glossy, shimmery pearl essence on the one side. Hi, Brenda. Good morning. How are you? Excuse me. And then on the other side, they're just more of a white, basically. They're just a white doily. And these, I would say, are probably the smallest doily that we have made. I think I looked and they're just under 3 inches wide. Excuse me. Usually this happens later, but hold on one sec. I'm gonna have to grab my mint already. They are very pretty, Marianne. So anyway, I've got them now. So we are gonna do the drawing for these new Pearlized Doilies. They're part of, if I haven't said this already, the Share What You Love suite of products in our next annual catalog. So someone is gonna get a package of these in the mail from me. So you got your name in this drawing, 1 entry for every comment that you made on the Facebook Live video, and then 3 entries if you shared the video, but you have to make sure to put a little comment about the video, like, hey, Amy gives away fun stuff every week. Check it out and see what you think and make a comment and you might win too. Whatever you want to say, whatever, you know, that's just an idea, right? So, okay, here we go. I'm shaking them all around. We are going to do our drawing now. Oh, it's always like the pressure, that one name that gets drawn. It kind of takes a lot out of me some days. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mary Ann, and you're watching. Oh, I love that when I'm like live and you can see. So Mary Ann, you get the really pretty Pearlized Doilies. Okay, so I'll be sending these out to you. All right, I'm putting these right over here so I don't lose track of them. Although, actually, I'm going to want them back later because I'm going to show them for something else. So that's right. I will remember that they're over there. Okay, so I had really hoped to, yes, woohoo! You're welcome, Marianne. I had really hoped to have some more, well, what I really wanted to give away were, and I think they're called like an artisan pearl, maybe, but they're another part of the new Share What You Love suite of products. And if you can believe this, they're already on back order. I guess we like I don't know how that happened because they limited how many we could order. I know what it was. They're not really on back order. I think Stampin' Up! Said they got like stuck in customs somewhere. So, you know, they're shipping probably from China, who knows, wherever. And so they got stuck. So that's the problem. They're not really on back order. It's just that they didn't get them to Salt Lake City in quite the time that they thought they were going to. So anyway, at some point I will be giving those away for the commenting and sharing. So this is that kind of weird time where there's just not that much new stuff available. So what I did was I went back and I found some of my favorite ribbon. I had to find like a full bolt of ribbon, and I found this is, and it's retiring too, so this is good stuff. This, well, can you really see it? It's the, what's it called? Crushed Curry Mini Chevron ribbon. And you probably can't even really see, but it's beautiful. I love this. Well, I guess because I'm a Michigan fan, so this is like maize. This is my maize from my Maize and Blue. But here I made a little bow too. Can you guys see? I don't know if you'll, oh, maybe in that light right there. So it's got that awesome chevron print on it. It's not super pronounced, but it just kind of gives a little bit of texture. I think you could use it for fun like floral projects, or you could even, I think it's good, maybe kind of masculine looking ribbon as well, because that's super shiny or whatever. So what is Nikki saying? She loves the pearl. Yeah, oh my gosh, there's tons of pearl. I keep calling it like pearl essence. They're pearlized or pearl essence. They did that to everything, because I guess since we're celebrating our 30th anniversary, Stampin' Up! Is pearl is it like the jewel or whatever? It represents the 30th anniversary. What is she saying? I've never seen that. Yeah, it's really nice from here. Yeah, it is really nice. So anyway, maybe you'll win this next week, Marianne. Whoever wins, right? One entry into the drawing for commenting on the Facebook Live video, and then 3 entries if you share the video but have to make a comment about it too. Okay, so that'll be this week. Next Friday we'll be giving that away. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So I wanted my downline. We have a new downline member. I do. A gal just bought the starter kit because I think she saw all of the cardstock that was retiring, and so she basically stocked up on a bunch of cardstock in her starter kit. So I want to welcome Roseanne Lafreniere. I love that last name, Lafreniere. So welcome, Roseanne, to the Inkspired Stampers group. She actually was in my downline maybe a couple years ago, and she had to let her demonstratorship lapse. And so she's back now. So do you guys know that too? Even if you buy the starter kit, and your demonstratorship lapse, or you don't keep up your quarterly minimums, you can buy the starter kit again anytime. I think like back in the day, it used to be that you had to wait a little while before you could buy the starter kit again, but now that's not the case. So once you drop, you can sign right back up. So anyway, so welcome, Roseanne. I'm glad to have you back as a part of our Inkspired Stampers group. And then another fun thing that I've been seeing is a lot of people that bought the starter kit through our Inkspired Stampers group, like during Celebration, they're putting their orders in now to get their 20% discount on their products. So that's fun. I'm sure people are stocking up on everything that's retiring. And then we have that new bundle of products. I'm going to show you guys that in just a little bit. As demonstrators, we've been able to pre-order for most of the month of April. And then starting on May 1st, so I think that's next Tuesday, customers are going to be able to order these bundles as well. So yeah, Marianne is going to get those Pearlized Doilies before she can really get them any other way. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, what else? Oh, so guess what? Maybe I shouldn't have even said that. So last week I was showing you and I didn't bring it over. So the Let the Good Times Rule stamp set, that was the stamp set. If you put an online order in last week or through Wednesday of this week, your name went in the drawing for that stamp set. And I had said, gosh, if nobody wins it, I guess I'll get to keep it. Well, guess what? I didn't have any online orders in the last week. So that one's going to go back in my stash and I'm going to get to play with it, which I'm kind of excited about because it was one that hadn't really, I think I had said it overwhelmed me. It was too like pop-up fancy, too much detail. I was like, I don't even know where to begin. But I just have the stamp set. I didn't even get the framelit, so I think I'm going to have some fun just stamping with it because it's super cute all on its own. So this week though, I think I have a super fabulous price because this is another one of those items that unless you're a demonstrator, you cannot get yet. So let me show you what I'm giving away. So this is what your name will go in the drawing to win this if you put in an online order anytime between now and next Wednesday. And what is that date? Wednesday, yeah, May 2nd. Okay, I'll give you the host code in just a little bit, but it's always on my blog too. So you want to know what it is? It is our new embossing folder. So can you see, I'm gonna have to look at the name because I don't have all these names memorized yet. And actually that flower, it embosses bigger than that. That's just the size. For whatever reason they didn't show like the actual size on the packaging. But this is called, and this is a huge mouthful, the Lovely Floral Dynamic Textured Impressions Embossing Folder. Whoo! But it's a thick embossing folder. So I don't know, can you see? I want to show you how big it is. Maybe I'll go that way. Can you guys, lots of glare, huh? Here, it's like a mirror. You can see like almost outside the house. That's pretty funny. There, if I turn it that way, you can see a little bit better. And it's one of the thick ones. I think that's probably in the name, the dynamic part. So it's one of the really thick embossing folders. So it kind of creates that level, different levels of embossing instead of just one level. Some of it's deeper and some of it's not. So yeah. Oh, she can see. Good. Thank you, Marianne. I'm glad. Yeah, it's just so pretty. We had one kind of like this in a suite of products, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, but it was skinny. It wasn't as big. So this flower is probably twice as big as that one. And I just think it's so pretty. So we're going to have some fun. And I did actually, so it doesn't show up super well. This is on rich raspberry cardstock, but can you kind of see like that is what it looks like on there. And then I actually made a card with a bunch of the product, a bunch of the new Share What You Love products. So can you see it a little bit kind of up? I did it up in the top corner on this one because I knew I had the designer paper and the other doilies and things. So that gives you a really good sneak peek. And I actually made a YouTube video on this card. So if you want to see step by step how to put everything together and then how you can order all of these things, but I'll tell you, this is the Share What You Love Designer Series paper, and that Nikki was saying the pearl, like the pearlescence that they put on things. Can you guys see that? It's kind of glimmery shimmery in the light there too, even right on that designer paper. That's one of the doilies. And then these are just a couple of the circle framelets, the stitch shape, I guess it is. And then this is one of our silver roses that comes, this is part of it's called the Share What You Love Embellishment Kit. And then obviously that's that embossing folder. So I think that's it. But like I said, I have a video on YouTube. Just search for Gathering Ink with a K, Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio on YouTube. And you guys know this too, that if you miss Facebook Live, I upload all of these Facebook Live videos to the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio YouTube channel. So sometimes it's easier than scrolling back through stuff on Facebook. The only thing is you have to comment on Facebook. I don't really have a lot of people commenting on my YouTube videos. I don't see those. I have to figure out how to get my my notifications set so I see those a little bit better. So commenting for the drawing, you have to do that on Facebook rather than YouTube. But you can watch the videos on there too. Because I have one friend that she can get YouTube, have I mentioned this, on her TV. So that totally freaks me out. I'm picturing like this huge TV that she sits down with her bowl of popcorn and watches the Facebook Live videos on YouTube on her TV. Hi Sharon, I'm talking about you. You'll probably be watching. I know you usually can't watch live on Friday, so she usually sends me a message. Like I think last time it was Friday at like midnight she was watching. So anyway, that was kind of funny. So, but yeah, that's what we're giving away, right? Is that, what's it called again? The Lovely Floral Dynamic Embossing Folder. So 1 entry for commenting, 3 entries for sharing with a comment. Okay, so we'll draw for this next week. Okay, what else? What else? All right, I think that we are ready to move the camera, okay? Because I have a bunch more stuff to show you, but it's backwards, you know, when I do it this way. So I don't want everything to be backwards. So here we go. Let's turn your heads away for a quick sec, and I'm gonna move the camera. Okay, we'll get this in, oops, I just pushed the volume down a bunch. Hold on. See if we can crank that. Oops, I'm going the wrong way still. Okay, I don't know if that really affects anything, but I like to make sure it's up all the way. Okay, so now we're gonna flip the camera down. All right, that looks good there. Okay, so what is next? Hold on, I need another sip of water. Okay, I know I mentioned this last week, but I just want to talk one more time about our retiring core colors, okay? Because that's kind of caused like a furor amongst friends that I know that, you know, some of these cardstocks that are retiring are their favorite colors, and I know that's very disappointing. All I can say is, you know, don't let it drive you crazy. The colors change, the trends change, and Stampin' Up! Tries to stay with those. And we are going to be seeing some awesome new colors coming into our core collections. And I don't even have all of those yet. That's why I've kind of been holding off on showing you, because I don't really have much to show you yet. But as soon as, I think like on May 2nd, demonstrators are going to be able to pre-order a bunch more stuff. So I'll be able to order some more things hopefully, and you know, be able to start showing you some of those. In the meantime though, I just want to do a quick review to make sure everybody gets what they want in terms of the retiring core colors. Now just to review too, let me think, I have notes too obviously. The cardstock, well, let me back up. Actually, so the ink pads, hi Tammy, how are you? So ink pads and the ink refills are guaranteed through May 7th to be available. So you still have some time on those. Everything else, so the cardstock, ribbon, embellishments, markers, anything else other than ink and refills is all only while supplies last. So just make sure you get what you want before it's too late. Okay, so let's review our colors here that are retiring. We have, and what's the light look like? Hi, Tammy. This one is Elegant Eggplant. Can you guys see that? I'm going to kind of move them in the light a little bit so you can see. And then this one is Always Artichoke. All right. Then we have Rose Red. All right. So these are all part of the Regals. And then this one is Island Indigo, my favorite. That's the one that makes me sad. And then, okay, this is kind of a hoot. I didn't even have, well, I had one full sheet of Perfect Plum cardstock, and I took this whole kind of array of colors down to the stamp studio so I could show everybody down there at classes. So this is all I had to show you. This is how little that I use Perfect Plum. And it really is a very pretty color. For whatever reason, I don't ever use it. So those are the 5 Regals that are retiring. Then actually I'm going to flip this way. Then we have, this is Chocolate Chip, part of the Subtles. And then our 2 Brights that are retiring. This one is Tempting Turquoise and the Tangerine Tango. Okay. And then we have a few Subtles. I think it's 5 of them. We have Wild Wasabi right there. And then Soft Sky. This is such a, like a really pale, pale blue. All right. Then Pink Pirouette. These are really pretty. Those are good for baby boy and girls, but they've got some fun new options for us too. And then this one is Marina Mist. And then our very last retiring core color is Wisteria. Oh, that looks really washed out there. It's a prettier purple than that. But Wisteria Wonder. Okay, so those are the 13 core colors that are retiring. So just get what you need in those products before they're gone if you're going to be missing any of those things. Okay. All right, so good. Let me know if you guys have any questions on that. And like I said, we will be talking more about the new colors as those products become available to be ordered. Okay, I'm going to show you a quick peek at our calendar. We are almost to the end of April. So coming up actually tomorrow, and I've been preparing this week for that, is our Celebration. So this is an event that you qualified for during Celebration, and if you're not able to come, even if you qualified, I will send you the gift that I'm giving everybody and the make and takes that we make that day, so you will not miss out on anything. Okay, and then we're going to flip over to May. Bear with me just a sec. Let me flip this. Okay, so May, next week on Wednesday, your Tutti Frutti to-go kits will be shipping out if you ordered that class to go. The following week on the second Wednesday is our Simple Beautiful card class, anytime from 4 until 9. And again on Friday, the 11th, from 1 until 3. The following week on the third Tuesday of the month is our group gathering. Oh, let's see. What is she saying? Are you doing a reminder of who signed up for what time slot? I was not thinking about doing that. No, Wendy, maybe I should though, huh? I can probably post that on Facebook. That's a good idea because I have it on a spreadsheet, but if you're asking me what time you signed up for, I have no idea. I have to go back and look at my timesheet. So yeah, I will do that. Okay. Would you mind sending me a message on Facebook too? Because that'll help me remember to actually do it. I'm afraid because I don't want to make a note right now. Yeah, because I'm already losing my train of thought. Okay, then this is a special class that I'm doing in the month of May. If you pre-order or just even order for that class, the Share What You Love bundles, there are 3, thanks Wendy, I appreciate that. There are 3 different bundles you can choose from. I think I'm actually basing this class on like the larger 2 bundles, but if you buy those bundles, you can come to a class on Wednesday, May 23rd, that will then show you projects that you can make with your new bundle of, and that's why too, because the 2 larger bundles have a lot more product in them that we'll be using on those projects. So the smaller bundle just doesn't include quite as much, and it was too limiting to try to make projects with. So I'll give more details on that, and I'll be emailing and posting on our on my blog too about that. And then I think I've kind of jumped the gun here, but I'm pretty sure that my next class to go kit. So I was checking out the Share What You Love bundles, and I think, I mean, they're pretty pricey. You get a ton of product and you get free stuff in there. But I feel like the price point would just be too high to run those as a class to go. So then it kind of becomes, I can't use new product because that's really the only new product that customers can order in May. So I was looking at my stamp sets and trying to decide, or should I order something new, or, what would I do? But I decided, so the Bubble Over stamp set and framelits, that is a set that I just have so many more fun ideas kind of floating around in my head of projects that I want to make. I'm thinking kind of maybe some masculine cards, either kind of for Father's Day or for like just masculine, manly men birthdays in our lives. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'll be working on the beginning of next week, and I'll have that class announced, and I'll show you those next week on Facebook Live. But my point is RSVPs for that class will be due. The to-go kit class for the Bubble Over to-go kits will be on Friday, May 25th. And then at the end of the month, always on the last Tuesday of the month, we have our scrapbook and memory keeping classes. So that's kind of what's coming up. And then, oh my gosh, by then we'll be playing with lots of new product from the new annual catalog at the beginning of June, and having some more fun with that stuff. And I'm excited to see what are we going to be able to pre-order as demonstrators out of the next annual catalog. Okay, so I want to do another little review. I had fun showing you guys some of my favorite. Oh, Sherilyn joined us. Hi, Sherilyn. How are you? I had fun last week showing you some of my favorite stamp sets and just projects. A lot of them are swaps that I received from other demonstrators that I've had on display down at the stamp studio. I kind of went through everything and kind of tried to reorganize a little bit and pulled some of my favorite ones so I could show you guys, just so you make sure, because some of them have been around for a while, but make sure you get everything that you want before it goes, basically, off the last chance lists. So this is a really, really cute card, and I've got my little note here, that features the Painter's Palette stamp set, Glenda Travelstead. And it's funny, because apparently, it says her website is standupstamper.com, and she's a card. And honestly, she is a card. She's really one of the funniest gals that I have ever met. I get such a kick out of talking with her. So I love that. She's a card. Very, very cute. And this was so probably when these in colors came out, that was 2 years ago. This is how long I've had this swap. But this is that Painter's Palette stamp set. I'm going to show you that stamp set too. On page 160. Here we go. This is the stamp set right here. Can you guys see that? This was, oh my gosh, this was, I think, something we could pre-order because I remember a lot of people getting the stamp set and playing with it. And then also the in colors. So the Painter's Palette stamp set and then all of our in colors, except you guys all know that, right? That that's Flirty Flamingo. That one is not retiring after all. But Emerald Envy, Sweet Sugar Plum, Peekaboo Peach, and Dapper Denim, those are the 4 in colors that are retiring. So get that stuff while you can. Oh, Sherilyn, you're late. I know, but you can always go back and listen to the beginning of it whenever it's convenient for you. Okay, so that's one of the cards that I just thought I love that stamp set and the colors too. I'm going to be missing those in colors. Then I want to show you, this is on page 70, and these are actually some cards that we made in a to-go kit that I did. And I can't even say when we did it, but it's with this Happiest of Days stamp set. And this one really lends itself to some coloring. Maybe now, we didn't have the blends markers back then, but I bet it would be really pretty with the Stampin' Blends markers. Can you guys see that? The cute little cake, and then the presents, the pretty flower. And then this was a lot of fun coloring that flower in too. But this is another stamp set that's retiring. And then here are, I think these are 3 of the cards that we made in that to-go kit. And do you guys know this? Even after the to-go kits, you know, the RSVP, that's kind of long gone. But you can still always get the PDF tutorial if you're interested in that tells you the colors and the ribbon, you know, kind of everything that we use to make these cards. That's always still available. The best place to find those PDF tutorials is actually on my YouTube channel. I always do a video on those, and then you can get the link right there on ordering the PDF tutorial. But so this is one of the cards. I love the colors in that too. It looks a little funny. The ribbon's actually a lot prettier when I don't have it in my cello, my clear envelope. And then I loved this one too, because I love these colors, the Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst. Okay, so that's another one that we're gonna say goodbye to. Oh, and actually this is good. So this one has the doily. Can you guys see? So these are quite a bit smaller. So this is the new Pearlized Doily, and those are some of the old doilies that we had in the, well, I think you can still order them. They're going to be retiring though too. But that gives you kind of a, let me see if I can get closer in there too. Can you guys see the white pearlescence? These are more of a vanilla color and more papery feeling. These are, I don't want to say slidey, but they are. They're kind of slidey. But so back to this card with all the retiring product, right? So the stamp set, the designer paper, and actually I think that designer paper is already sold out. I took a quick peek to see what was on, you know, the discontinued list, and I think that's, oh, I can't remember the name of it. I don't know. Anyway, it's the little 6x6 pretty floral paper that's in the annual catalog. You can't get that any longer, so just disregard that. Maybe you already have it though, okay? So anyway, those are really, really cute cards, I thought, that go with the Happiest Days stamp set that's retiring. So, and Stampin' Up! Said that stamp sets, actually all 3 of these that I'm showing right here, are all retiring. They're all highlighted here, it looks like. Stamp sets are available until May 25 too, so you've got some time. If you don't have any of these stamp sets, you can still get them. And then lastly, I want to show you, so these are a couple of host stamp sets. So from the back of our catalog, let me move over a little bit. So first of all, the Tranquil Tulips. I loved this stamp set when it first came out and have kind of all through. So this is one, if you put in at least a $150 order, you can get any of the host stamp sets in the back of our catalog. And this one actually is just $10, 10 host dollars. They do this, they always kind of give you a nice deal on these host stamp sets in the back of the catalog. Basically, they say they would charge $16 if it were in any part of the front part of this catalog. But since it's host, they give you a little more kind of bang for your buck, basically. So host benefits start at a $150 order, okay? So there's that really cute Tranquil Tulip stamp set. And then here, so this is fun. Oh, let's see. Hi, Joyce. Okay, I'm so glad you could join us too. And then Marianne, what's she saying? That she's seen some beautiful cards on Pinterest. Yeah, isn't Pinterest like the best thing ever? I go there for a lot of ideas, and then a lot of like if I have to, create something kind of just to get my wheels turning, I might pop over there just to see what other people have come up with and make it kind of a jumping off point too. So, but look, isn't this beautiful? So let's see, we do have some other retiring product beyond the Tranquil Tulip stamp set. This ribbon, it's funny because I feel like maybe it wasn't listed or I didn't highlight because I thought, oh my gosh, maybe it is carrying over. But this is some of the Tranquil Tied Finely Woven ribbon, and it is retiring. All of these in colors, this finely woven ribbon is retiring. And then this is some of that designer paper. It's another floral. It's the big 12 by 12 pack. I cannot think of the name of that one either, but it has all of the in colors from last year that came out. That is retiring too. Okay. Then lastly, one more stamp set. So I'm just kind of picking a few of my favorites to feature and make sure that you get them while you can. So the other one that I just love little birds and owls and things, especially when they're cute like this, the Feathery Friends stamp set. So this was a swap that I received. Oh, let's see. Her name is kind of Catherine Daw, it looks like. And she actually gave us the list of everything that she used, which is pretty awesome. Oh, Joyce says she forgot about the time difference. Oh, yeah, because you're probably an hour different now that you're in Alabama, aren't you? I hope everything's good for you in Alabama. And yeah, just scroll back. You can watch the beginning of the video anytime. You can always pull that back up. So this one, isn't this so pretty? I think... To me, so this would have been one that she did well before the blends came out. It almost looks like she used her aqua painter to color these. And isn't just, oh my gosh, I love how she did that with the little sentiment inside. So super cute. More of that ribbon. This is that finely woven ribbon in Fresh Fig that is retiring. Fortunately, these in colors, the Lemon Lime Twist and Berry Burst and Fresh Fig, are not retiring yet. They'll be next year. And then here's the last one. We actually made this card in a class, and I loved all of the coloring. So this one really highlights those in colors that are not retiring yet, right? So the Lemon Lime Twist and Fresh Fig, and then we use some Tranquil Tide and I think it's Powder Pink. Isn't that funny? The names are escaping me right now. But yeah, so another cute, the little birdie right there is what's stamped on that. So anyway, just make sure you get those products while you can before they retire forever. All right, I think I am ready to show you guys. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this while I check my notes, right? Make sure that I've gotten everything else, but I think we are ready for the big hoorah. I want to show you guys some projects that I have made with the Share What You Love bundle of products. So like I said, these are the new products that we can order as demonstrators in April. Let me get myself set up here. All right, I've got my grid paper here. I want to get that in the center so I make sure everybody can see what I'm doing, right? I'm going to show you guys this too. So this was the host code that you're going to use anytime between now and next Wednesday, May 2nd. If you use this host code, you're going to get the projects that I'm going to demonstrate right now. And I'm going to do 3 different projects. You're going to get all 3 of them. And your name is entered into the drawing to win that new lovely floral embossing folder, right? And then as always, if you bump your order up to $50, you're also going to get a free embellishment from me too. Okay, so let me show you. Let's see, which one do I want to start with? Okay, well, I'm just going to show you my very first card here, right? So I really wanted, they're all similar because I really wanted to feature that Share What You Love Designer Series paper. So that's what I've done on this card. We've got the Designer Series paper. These are some of the embellishments, and if I get super close, I don't know if you can tell, it's almost like there's like a wood etching. It looks like they almost carved these out of pieces of wood. The way, I don't know how they did that. It's almost like they burned the edges or something. Oh my gosh, hearts are flying. Yes, I know. Yeah, so new product. And then actually this, let's see what else. We've got some of our Rich Razzleberry. This is a velvet ribbon. You guys have to feel that. It's like you're like petting your cat or something. It's really, really soft. And then this is some of the Tranquil Tide Baker's Twine that is also in that embellishment kit. And then I have had a stash of these little tassels. These are not new. These are from that Eastern Palace suite of products that was our pre-release last year at this time. But I thought they worked really well on this card. So let me show you. I'm going to move this guy out of the way for a little bit so we can make our projects here. Okay. So I've got my card base. You guys know this, right? Our 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Okay, make sure, yep, you guys can see, right? We're in good view. Okay, so 8.5 by 11, I cut it in half at 5.5, and then I scored it in half, oops, it's moving on me, at 4.25 to make our fold on our card, okay? Then we have a piece of, ooh, this is our returning mint macaron. So this is one of the in colors. I think it just retired last year, but it's back now as a core subtle color. And this piece measures 3.5 by 5. And then here is some of, and this one I think it does have some pearlescence to it. It's funny, now I'm kind of moving it. Maybe this one doesn't. I thought you get 6 different sheets of this designer series paper, and I thought 4 of them had a pearlescence, but now, I'm sorry, 6 of them. I thought one side of them was pearly, but I'm not sure this one is now, but it's beautiful. Even if it's not pearly, I love these flowers. And let's see, this one measures 3.25 by 4.75. Oh, good, you're seeing some pearl, and you're loving that the mint macaron is retiring. I know people loved this color, so it is, you know, so many times it's hard to say goodbye to those in colors, so it's great that they're back. Okay, so let me see, I'm going to show you guys, this is the stamp set. This is the Love What You Do stamp set, and it's got some awesome sentiments. There's one that says, it's a beautiful day, love what you do, I'm lucky to have a friend like you, thank you. And then it's got some really pretty floral images, and then a couple of kind of washes. And I've seen where they've used these washes like to kind of stamp on the inside of those flowers. Really, really pretty. Lots of good ideas there. Oh, Nikki's saying she thinks it is too. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit all of the sheets of cardstock, and maybe it's not very sunny here, so maybe that's why it's not showing like it's pearly right now. But okay, so there's just so much good stuff to show you. So check out, this is the cute, what's this called? The Share What You Love Embellishment Kit. And I love, they put our statement of the heart on here, and it says, to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. So I love that they put it on our box. And then this is actually this print, and then the stripe on the other side. These are other patterns in the Share What You Love designer series paper. So cute box. Honestly, half the time I have to get these kits just because I love the boxes, and I want to have the boxes around. Okay. So here is, and I actually made a couple of my bows already for us. Yeah, the box alone is lovely, exactly. This is some of that Tranquil Tide Baker's Twine. And then let's see, what else? Oh, this is, and I just thought it was like a white thread, but it's of course pearlized, so it's a pearlized white thread. So thin, it's very thin, but it's kind of shiny and beautiful. So you get a little bolt of that. And then you get these other cute embellishments. Can you guys see? We have some silver paper clips. And then, oh, that's right. I'm like blowing right past the fact that we have a brand new in color. What is it called? I think it's, let me make sure. Yep, Grapefruit Grove in that little paper clip. And then, actually, I think you can see it better in this one. I kept one out so I'd have it separate. Oops, where am I? I'm not in the camera very well. Ooh, I got to pay attention to that better. Okay, so this is one of those silver roses, and it's got, oh, I used it somewhere. I used it and I pulled it off already because I'm afraid, well, I only have 8 of them, so I have to make sure I use it on just the right project. But they have glue dots on the back is what I was trying to show you. Here, there's an awesome, so they've got like an adhesive backed glue dot on there too. Oh, and then this is why I opened the box, because we need we need one of these guys. So can you see, maybe in this light you can see a little bit better. You see that kind of edging to them? It's like I said, it's almost like they're die cut from little pieces of wood or something. So we've got a couple sheets of these smaller labels. We're going to use one of those right now. And then there are a couple of sheets of these larger labels too, that again have that kind of wood die cut etching or something, whatever you want to say on those. Okay, so we're going to scoot this stuff out of our way and we're going to do our stamping. And for this one, oh, that was the other thing that I started to say. This is the new Grapefruit Grove. So this is one of our new in colors. So just a really fun, kind of a peachy color. Yeah, they look laser cut. That's probably the right lingo. Exactly, Marianne. Yes, they're laser cuts. So yeah, anyway, I just think this is such a beautiful color. I'm excited to have it and play with it with you guys today. So, all right, the first thing we're gonna do, oh, the other thing, oh my gosh, this is like Christmas, all right. So you guys wanna see our new ink pads? You've probably seen them already, but I wanna show you them too. So this is the new style of ink pad. And here, can you guys there's the, so this one's a little bit longer than this one is, but I think it's about the same. Yeah, they're really like almost exactly. If this one might be a teeny tiny bit wider, to me it looks like when you set them beside each other that this one's a lot wider, but it's really not. It's barely wider, but it's not quite as long. So the new ink pads, all you do, they say it's like opening like your makeup compact. So you just flip it up and then you slide it in. Okay, and the other cool thing that they've done, so I closed that already, or is it, where are they? No, they're here. Okay, so on the bottom, I'm trying not to get ink all over me. So they've got the labels right here. Look, I've already got ink on funny places. I should have cleaned that off before I did this, but oh well. So they've got labels, right? So I put one Grapefruit Grove label right there, and then the other most fabulous idea that people recommended, and I totally agree, is to put another little label, because when you have these all open on your table, they don't always look like the colors that they are. So if you put that little label right there, then that'll help you know this is Grapefruit Grove. So how about that? Okay, so we are going to do our stamping. I did bring my Stampin' Pierce mat, and I'm going to put this right underneath here because I'm going to stamp on this little guy right here with, so this solid image stamp, because it's so solid image, I think you need that little kind of work surface to stamp on. Okay, so, oh, I know what I was gonna do. I'm being funny, but I try not to get stamps all over this grid paper so I can keep using it, because I don't like them when they're all kind of garbaged up. But let's see, how am I gonna, what if I do this? Okay, so we're on the pad. I'm just trying to get this stamped on there. Okay, all right, that looks good. So I'm also gonna do my thank you on there too. Okay, so just a little, I just like that little bit of a wash. So here now I'm gonna close it, so you just slide it. So it is kind of like a makeup compact, right? Mine doesn't quite do it like that, but that's the idea. So you don't have to flip and swing and do all that crazy stuff. So they're supposed to be easier. Oh, well, and actually, let me show you too. So that was the other thing that they did, was they made them, so they're tight too. And I have to say, when I was first opening and closing, I had to do it a couple of times. But you see how there's no gap in between those like there is on these. So these are really easy to open, but almost too easy to like fling apart. So there's much more of a gap right here. You guys can see that, can't you? Yeah, I'm sure you can. Right? So the idea is that your ink pads will stay juicier longer. They won't dry out because there's not any air getting to them. So there we go. Very cool, huh? So I like them. I like them a lot. They're very sleek looking, I think. Oh, but we need our rich raspberry. So I will tell you though, I'm probably not going to be buying all the new design of ink pads. At some point I will, but you know, there's really no reason right now. Oop, she says she lost me. Okay, well, hopefully you're back now, Marianne. Okay, so we've got our rich raspberry ink. We're gonna grab this, and I'm gonna just do the tap, tap, tap for my thank you. Okay, and I'm gonna stamp him right on there. Okay, So love that cursive font. I'm a sucker for pretty fonts. I think you guys know that, right? Okay, so we're gonna pop this little guy out, our laser cut label, right? I'm gonna try not to hurt it. So they're just kind of tacked in there still, okay? So we've got him. Then, ooh, oh my gosh, more new stuff. So much good stuff to show you guys. This is some of that velvet, the rich raspberry velvet. Can you see that? I don't know, in the right light. It's just really pretty soft and like pettable. It's like, it is, it's pettable ribbon, I think, because it's so soft. All right, so we're just gonna cut a little strip here, right about there, because I'm gonna just tack it on the back like that, okay? All right, I think we are ready to put things together. I'm gonna move that out of the way because I tend to, causes me trouble. All right, now I need some adhesive. Okay, so we're gonna just put this together right here, add our adhesive on. Oh, and there's the back too. It's just some fun, that's in another language, I think, maybe, or maybe, no, it's not in another language. It's just, it's a bunch of flower names. So that's why it's not anything that I use. Oh, and maybe some of them are true, like the, I don't know, the true flower names. So they look like they were in another language at first, but they're not. But just a fun cursive font, be good for backgrounds. Okay, then we're gonna add our velvet, our velvet ribbon. Tack that on here. That side and that side. I'm gonna make sure, I always have to kind of flip it over to make sure it looks straight. I think that's good. All right, so now I'm gonna add some more adhesive to the corners. And we're gonna pop that on our new Grapefruit Grove card base. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love, like, they're just beautiful springy floral colors here, right? Okay, so we're gonna press that firmly. Now I'm gonna put some dimensionals behind. I wonder if I use the mini. Maybe that's why I had a note to bring the minis over. Let's use the minis because I'm gonna put it right kind of, I think I did. I wanna put it kind of, so the ribbon runs right through this, and I think the minis are gonna help me make that happen better than the big dimensionals. Those might not. So I want the ribbon to go right through there. Does that make sense? Sometimes I'm always like trying to talk and do, and I think I don't say quite what I mean to. Okay, so here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I love, oh my gosh, just so pretty. Okay, now we have, so these are the, what are they called? What's the official name? I guess a mini tassel assortment. So they come in the gold, and then this is Fresh Fig and Tranquil Tide. So can you see how those colors, they're all in here. So they just work so well. So we're gonna grab one of those. What do I need, a gold one? Grab one of those, and I just used, did I bring? I did. I brought my mini glue dots over. Okay, so I just used a mini glue dot, and I'll show you. I put it down toward the bottom. Can you see where I've got it? So that the top part I'm going to use to stick my baker's twine on. I think on the original one I actually tied it on here, but I'm not doing that now. We're going to just tie a little bow and then tack it right on there instead. Okay, and I think I even made one of my little bows already. I have like a couple double ones. Do I need them for others? Hold on, I gotta look at my other cards and see. Nope. Okay, good. So I'm gonna use one. I made like a double, so I already did this. Basically, you just take 2 strips, or kind of like this, if you wanted to make a double. Nah, let's not. I'm gonna just make a single bow on this one because there's already enough going on with that. Okay, so here we go. We're making a bow with our new Tranquil Tide baker's twine that is in the embellishment kit, right? I just pulled it out of this kit right here that we were looking at earlier, okay? With that cute box, right? Okay, so I've got, let me get these things back over here. Okay, so I've got my bow. Sometimes it does flip around a little bit when I'm pulling on it, I think. Okay, so we're gonna trim that off. And then we're just gonna pop him right on the rest of our, like the top part of our glue dot. And I'm gonna trim that guy off a little bit too. Okay, so what do you guys think? Ooh, she says that DSP is luscious. It is luscious, isn't it? That's cute, Marianne. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful paper. Okay, so that's one of the projects that I wanted to show you guys. All right, then let's see. Ooh, the next one. So again, featuring more. I kind of did the same layout because I really wanted you guys to see the Pretty Designer Series paper. I used that ribbon there again, and then this time we did a little bit more stamping. And then can you see this is some of the white pearlized thread, and it is in the right light, it shines. Oh, and then there's one of our new little paper clips in the Grapefruit Grove. So okay, I won't go over dimensions again because you guys already know those because they're the same for all 3 cards actually. Okay, oh, and then another trick I have for you, and I didn't do it originally on this card, but I'm going to try to fit another one on. So when you layer this back here like this, you can like punch something out. Just make sure you don't get too close to the edges because that's all you need to see are the edges of the paper, right? So I'm going to grab my framelit and I'm going to cut another scallop circle out of here. And actually let's do our stamping too. Okay. How are we doing? I feel like I'm moving this around, but I think we're okay. All right. So we are going to stamp Love What You Do. I have that one right there. And then those pretty leaves right here. Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna just, no, I don't normally do it like this, but I'm gonna stamp after I die cut because I need to make sure that fits in the circle, and I'm afraid if I stamp it first, I might not get it where I want it. So, okay, we're gonna do our die cutting first with our Big Shot. So let's grab our Big Shot. Okay, that guy right there. We've got our magnetic platform. And we're using my favorite circle, layering circle and stitched shape. Actually, let's go this way. Framelits. We got that one there and that one there. Okay. So the layering circle framelits. Here we go. And that is just going to fit. So I need to make sure to not put it down too low so that we have a good edge on that, right? And then my stitched shape circle. Make sure I have the right size on this one. Okay, yep, that one looks like the right one. Okay, so we're gonna cut that out of there. All right, here we go, cranking our handle. Oops, sorry, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That's okay though. You guys can live with it, right? Okay, pop both of those things out. Move these over here. So I think we might need that Big Shot one more time, but that's for the next card. Okay, so now we're gonna do that stamping. I'm gonna first of all stamp my Love What You Do. Ooh, the sun's peeking out a little bit here. Yay, they said it might do that this afternoon. A friend of mine is at a track meet later on today for her daughter, and it looked so gloomy this morning, but now it's looking much better. And I had told her that sun's supposed to come out later on today, so it'll be a good day to be outside at a track meet, hopefully. Okay, so this is Old Olive ink. And then this is the little flower, or not flower, but leaf. Some of the leaves from the Love What You Do stamp set. Oh, I love those. So cute, right? Okay, I think we are good with our ink there. Man, this is the part where like, oh, it all blows up. There's just a mess everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna add our adhesive on the back of here and put our circle on our little scallop. I love how it just peeks out behind there. You can like barely see it. I'm gonna put a couple of dimensionals on here. One at the top, one at the bottom. All right, then we are going to add, so these are the little paper clips and silver roses that come in this embellishment kit. So let's see, we're gonna grab one of our Grapefruit Grove paper clips and we're gonna put that right there. And then I'm pretty sure I glue dotted that on. Oh, and I didn't make that beforehand. I thought I was like all ready to go here. But okay, so with our, you can't even really see it, right? So this is how you do a double. You just loop this 2 strands and kind of act like it's one, and then make your bow. And you just have to kind of make sure it stays together as if it's one strand. The hardest part is putting that little guy through right there. but I got it. Okay, so we're just going to pull the ends. This is kind of a teeny tiny little baby bow we got going on this one. So I'm going to cut that guy off and trim those. And that's it there. Okay. I think I want to push that down on there a little bit more. Okay, where did my glue dots go? Here we are. Okay. It's funny. It's not like you guys are making a lot of noise, but for some reason it seems really, 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 really quiet here in the house right now, which I appreciate because when there's a lot of distraction. The other day I was trying to do a Facebook, not Facebook Live, but a video on that other card that I was telling you about or that I showed you. And Leo, my puppy, was like, I don't know, he's a little agitated, and his little feet were like clip, 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 like all over the hardwood floors, and it was really driving me crazy. So finally I was like, Leo, you need to lay down, and he finally did. But okay, so there, isn't that cute with the little bow and the paper clip and the love what you do? Yay. Okay, so that's kind of it for that one. Then we just put our pieces, oh yeah, I threw this away like I wasn't going to use it, right? But okay, so the only thing is you have to be a little bit strategic. I guess it's not really a big deal, but we're going to put our adhesive kind of in these four corners. And then look at that. No one even has to know. Marianne, great idea. I know. So it's kind of a good paper saver, especially, and I don't worry so much about that other than right now, I don't have very much of this paper because they only let us order this paper in like cardstock packs. So we only got 6 sheets of each of this. So it's like at a premium for me right now. But maybe that, you know, if that's something you're trying to do is conserve on paper, that's something that you can do. Okay, so we're going to put our ribbon behind just like we did on the other one. Love, you guys have to get a hold of this ribbon. The Petable velvet ribbon, like I said. Okay, and then, oh, this was rich raspberry cardstock. I didn't mention that. But so this was the Grapefruit Grove. Obviously, that's more the Designer Series paper. And then we've got rich raspberry. I already gave you guys the measurements. If my brain were working well, I could probably tell you them again, but it's not working that well. So you have to rewind the video to get those measurements again. Okay, peeling dimensionals off the back. And there is our next card. So, oh my gosh, this paper, love, 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 love that paper, right? Isn't that so pretty? Okay, and then one more to show you guys. So similar kind of a format, right? With, this is crumb cake cardstock and then some rich raspberry cardstock. And then we used one of the doilies. And you know what? I'm looking at this again thinking I should have popped that up. So when we do this next time, when I demonstrate this right now, we're popping that card or popping that up on dimensionals. And then here's the one where I made kind of a double bow with that Tranquil Tide Baker's Twine. And then there's another one of those cute tassels. I just think these work. I was thrilled because I've had these things for forever, and they actually, it was really, really cute. Like, I'm trying to think, it seemed like every pillow gift that we got in Thailand, they had a bunch of these things like on the tag. So of course I took them all off of my tags and saved, like hoarded them. I hoarded them, honestly. Like here's my, I have a few left. I've used some, but I put the rest. So, because they only, I don't know, we probably got like 2 packages worth. Maybe 1, I don't know. But we got a bunch, it felt like. So I've got a bunch of these little tassels, and I think that I'm sure they're retiring. So anyway, I want to use them because I like them so much. So we're going to grab one of the purple. Yes, they really complement the cards. I agree. So, you know what? I don't know. It's either rich raspberry or fresh fig, but either one, they both work, whatever colors they are. Okay? All right, so we're going to grab our doily that I pulled out earlier to show you guys. So the Pearlized Doily. And then I love this stamp. And where is it? Uh-oh. You know what? Did I have it pulled out? So we're doing a make and take tomorrow at Celebration. And I'm wondering if it is using that stamp also. I'm feeling like maybe it is. Hold on. Let me go. I got to go grab it. One sec. Oh. Yes. Okay, here we go. I think I got the right one, right? I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Okay, that's what this says. Shoo! Good. Well, we could have used any of them, really. All right, so we've got our rich raspberry ink. Always tap, tap, tap. Never squish, squish, squish. Stamp that right on there. Just scoot this stuff out of the way so we don't get ink on stuff. And then we're going to die cut this with another one of our stitched shape circle framelits in our Big Shot. Okay, so we've got that there. Where are those framelits? Everything is thrown everywhere. Here we go. So another one of our circles. We're going to lay this right on here. Okay. Crank our handle again. Thank you guys for all your compliments too. I appreciate it. It's just so invigorating, I think, to play with new product that you haven't seen before. It's funny how, you know, when you spend enough time with this stuff, it starts to look old after not very long, you know, like a couple months into the occasions catalog, and you're ready for something new. So I was glad to have some new stuff to play with. Okay, so, oops, I've got the back of a mini dimensional there. You guys maybe can't even see that, but it's there. Okay, so we're going to be a little bit careful because some of that adhesive is going to poke through there, and that's okay. But I am going to add dimensionals because I really think this needs to be popped up on the card here. Okay, so we've got those. All right, let's put our, okay, here, this is some of that. Ooh, you're liking the new doilies. It's like an updated modern, yeah, you're right. It is, because the other ones did look kind of old-fashioned. Now, you're right, and these are, yeah, they're more, I don't know, hip. They're hip doilies, I think. But okay, so check out this. I think there's the pearlescence on that paper. Isn't that beautiful? I love that paper. And then the back side, this is kind of maybe old olive and our mossy meadow that's returning, that really deep mossy green, okay, on a piece of rich raspberry cardstock. All right, put that right on there. And, oh, we got hearts flying again. I know. Love the new stuff. And a piece of crumb cake, well, a half a piece of crumb cake cardstock for our card base. Pop that on there. Okay. We've got our dimensionals. I'm going to peel the backs off of these guys. So has everybody seen this suite of products? Because it's really the only thing that we can play with right now in terms of new stuff. Other than, like, if you went to on stage, people have stamp sets that they won for prize patrols and all attendee giveaways and things. But since I didn't go, I don't have any of that stuff, so I'm kind of bumming. But that's all right. We'll have new stuff more. Kind of, I like that I don't have too much to play with at once, so I focus on the one that I have, right? Or the bit that I have. Okay, so we put that on with our glue dot, and then same thing where I kind of left room at the top, so I already made one. But this is some of that Tranquil Tide Baker's Twine that I tied into like a double bow, and then I'm just going to kind of tack that right on there. Okay, so I love all the fringiness, right? I'm lucky to have a friend like you. So I hope you guys enjoyed these cards. I had so much fun, like I said, playing with the new stuff. I do want to tell you guys about, I'm going to kind of put these right up here. I want to tell you guys about the bundles of products that are available before I kind of sign off for the day. So let's see, I printed it out because I'm not going to be able to remember everything. But it's called the Share What You Love suite of products. Can I put that on there? You guys kind of see. So forget this. As demonstrators, we could get what they called a la carte products where we could basically order more. That's how I'm able to give some of these things away already. As a customer, you're going to be able to order bundles only starting on May 1st. And these are the bundles. First one are those, let's see, can we do it like that? I feel like there. So you guys probably can't even see this, but I'm going to show you everything that's included. The first bundle is called the Just Getting Started bundle, and all of this will be on the Stampin' Up! Website starting on May 1st. So if you forget anything, all the details and what you can order in these bundles or what's included in the bundles will be on there too. But like I said, the one bundle is called the Just Getting Started bundle. So this is really just for, I would say, brand new crafters because it includes things like note cards and envelopes and a clear block E. So I forgot to bring the Very Vanilla note cards and envelopes. I was thinking it was all just the vanilla envelopes. So pretend that these are the Very Vanilla note cards and envelopes. So you would get Very Vanilla note cards and envelopes in the Just Getting Started bundle. You would get this is the big clear block E in that bundle. You would also get the Love What You Do stamp set. So this is the stamp set that I just used on on those projects that I just demonstrated. You get a full pack of Very Vanilla cardstock, which has 40 sheets of Very Vanilla cardstock in it. Okay. What else? Oh, and then an old olive ink pad. So it wouldn't have that ink smeared on it, and it would be the new format of ink pad, but that's the idea there. I think that's it, right? Yep, I showed you the stamp set, the cardstock. Oh, actually you get Grapefruit Grove too. You get 2 ink pads. You get the Grapefruit Grove ink pad and then the old olive ink pad, the clear block E, and the Very Vanilla note cards and envelopes. Okay, so that whole bundle of products is in teeny tiny print. It says it's $57. And you actually, basically, they took the price of everything and then they threw in the note cards and envelopes for free. That's what that teeny tiny little thing right there says, free. Okay, so that's the first, the Getting Started bundle. Next is the A Little More Please bundle. Okay, so that also includes the Love What You Do stamp set. And then they have another stamp set called the Make a Difference stamp set. And can you see? I mean, oh my gosh, there are like whole words and phrases that they stamped on some of the projects in the new annual catalog with these letters. I did one that said hello, so I just picked up like where's the H and the E, and the really cool thing is they have LL, like double L right there, and then an O. So you can do lots of different things. And then, oh my gosh, the different sizes. Can you see? Like the little, so they're a little bit bigger than that in real life. And then they've got a bunch of this, let me make sure. Yep, here's the copyright Stampin' Up. So this stamp set would fulfill what they call our angel policy. So if you're making projects and selling them, you have to have that little copyright Stampin' Up on the project. So this stamp set would help you fulfill that requirement. And this actually has 143 stamps in it. So it's a photopolymer stamp set. Can you see? Oh my gosh. Tons and tons and tons of options in there for you. So super cute. So that is also included. Okay. The Very Vanilla cardstock, which we have right here. Oh, this is a new part. The Share What You Love cardstock pack. All right, let's see. So this is, and they did this a little bit differently. So you get 4 different colors of cardstock and then 6 of each of them. In the past, it was just 3 different colors, but now, so we've got 4 different colors. So this is what I was saying that was at a premium. Can you see already? I've used a bunch of my mint macarons. So you get 6 sheets of that. And then here's the Grapefruit Grove. You get 6 sheets of that. And then Old Olive and Rich Razzleberry. So that's the cardstock pack that obviously works perfectly with those cards, right? Okay. And what else comes in this bundle? Oh, the doilies. Oh, I set them over here for Marianne. I promise I'll get them out to you, Marianne. So the doilies come in this bundle, and then the Grapefruit Grove ink pad. Oh, the other thing is a bolt of the velvet, the Rich Razzleberry velvet ribbon comes in the bundle. Those new, they're called the Share What You Love Artisan Pearls. So they're really pretty, kind of shimmery looking pearls in colors though that coordinate with the colors in this suite of products. I don't have those yet. They're stuck in customs. When they get through customs, I'm going to be getting a bunch of packages. As many as I could order, that's what I ordered. So I'll have them soon. And then the Very Vanilla envelopes are also, so this is a huge bundle of products, right? And then the last thing is our Share What You Love embellishment kit. Okay, so that's a ton of product, right? That one, you get 2 free items. Actually, they said the envelopes and the embellishment kit are technically free items. So that bundle is $91.50. Okay, so again, you're going to be able to order these bundles when May 1st comes around, so next Tuesday. Now, the last bundle is called the Gotta Have It All bundle. So I'm going to go through that one kind of quickly because I've shown you a lot of the stuff. Sorry, I feel like this is like kind of a mess. It is, right? It always is. But let's see. So we've got the Love What You Do stamp set, the Make a Difference stamp set, the Very Vanilla cardstock pack, the Share What You Love cardstock pack, right? the doilies right here. I'm going to come back because these are the new things. The Grapefruit Grove ink pad, the Rich Razzleberry velvet ribbon, those Share What You Love artisan pearls that are stuck in customs. And then, let's see, the freebies are this embellishment kit, the Share What You Love embellishment kit, and the Very Vanilla envelopes. And then the other freebie, this is awesome, guys. This is called the Statement of My Heart stamp. So this is another thing that they're throwing into this bundle right here that you get for free. Again, our statement of the heart: to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. What a fabulous statement of the heart. It's like, I don't know, I think we can all kind of live through or be, that can be kind of our motto, our life motto. I love that. And that's really kind of a true like embodiment of Stampin' Up! Too. So the thing to know is the only way you can get this Statement of My Heart stamp set, or stamp, it's just a single stamp, is in this Gotta Have It All bundle. There's no, you're not going to be able to order it at all, apparently. So if you like this stamp, you might as well get everything because you're probably going to want it anyway, and then you get the free stuff. The other things that are included in this bundle that are not in any of the other ones, oh my goodness. Okay, so it's the lovely Floral Dynamic Textured Impression Embossing folder that I showed you earlier, right? That's going to be what you're going to get with a comment and sharing drawing. And then the last thing is the Share What You Love Designer Series paper. So you saw some of the paper right there, right? And here is a full flash. Sorry, I tried to have this kind of, let's see, can you guys see all of that paper? So some of it in the right light is pearlized. I thought this whole side was, but they're not all. I think 4 out of the 6 of them are. But aren't they? Oh, they are beautiful, right? And then here, let me flip over. This is the other side of the paper that's also just as pretty. It's just not pearly, and it's maybe a little bit more monochromatic kind of in the colors, but it works just as well. Sometimes you need a little bit more subtle or neutral patterns, right? Oh, and the other thing to know, this is a huge pack of paper. You actually get 4 of each of these sheets of Designer Series paper in that pack. So it's a huge bundle of products, right? So it's a hefty price. It's $127.50. But again, you get the embossing folder, I'm sorry, not the embossing folder, but the Statement of My Heart stamp, the Very Vanilla envelopes, and the Share What You Love embellishment kit. You get those for free with that bundle, okay? So that class I'll be doing, if you order either a Little More Please or Gotta Have It All bundle, you can come to that class for free, and I'm going to show you some more fun projects that we'll make with the products in our bundle. Okay? So just to recap, I'm going to pop this guy. I know we've got so much stuff right here, but make sure, so again, on Tuesday, May 1st, you can pre-order any of those bundles. Make sure you use this host code right here that is also always on my blog. You will get the 3 projects that I demonstrated today, and your name goes in the drawing to win the lovely Floral embossing folder. And as always, if you bump your order up to at least $50, which either of those bundles would technically do that, you're going to get another free embellishment from me. And that'll be something, whatever I can pre-order multiples of out of the new catalog, that's probably what I'll be sending to you free as far as your embellishment with your thank you card. So thank you. I know I did go long today, but there's always so much to share, you guys. So please let me know if you have any questions on anything. I know I covered a lot. Yeah, I actually have another card. I'm not even going to show you today, but I did do another video on yet another card using this new product. So watch for that. I'll have that on the Gathering Inkspiration Stamp Studio YouTube channel very soon. So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys were all inspired today, and I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next Friday. Bye-bye.